How's it going, guys? It's been a long time since my last post. Sorry about the sun. It's really weird. Well, not the sun, actually. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a fair few days. And what to say? I don't really know what to say. I don't know. Just been plugging along, trying to figure things out, you know? Today I was actually most of this week I've been trying to think, what do I want to post? What do I want to do a video of? What do I want to talk to you guys about? And then over and over and over again, I keep running into the same thing, whether it's in Canada or whether it's in Australia. They seem to be everywhere. And that is really, really silly drivers who seem to have beat the system and have gone and gotten their licenses online. Or, I know most of you are like, yeah, Adam, that's where you do your first G1 thing. Yeah, no, I get it. What I'm trying to say is, it's like they got them from Cracker Jack boxes. For you Aussies that watch this, if there are any Aussies that watch this, Cracker Jacks is a little popcorn nut snack. It's really good, but it's what kids get at baseball games and stuff. So, Adam, why are we talking about silly drivers today? There's different words I'd like to use, but we're going to use silly because my mom watches these vlogs and she's not a woman that you want to, cross. So, first, what we're going to do is we're going to do an educational forum for you awesome drivers out there. I hope some of you end up seeing this and enlighten yourselves in driving proper. And by no means am I saying that I'm a phenomenal driver. I'm not the best driver, but I'm definitely not the least. Worst. There we go. Not least. Well, I'm not the least either. Okay, first off, just to get you guys geared up and getting in your cars and just figuring stuff out. First off, numero uno, it's when you get to an intersection and you're behind a car. Here's the thing that it's going to blow your mind. Some cars are manual, and some cars, with drivers who have not driven manual their whole lives, tend to roll back just a little bit just to get going. A good idea for you people when you come up behind anyone, even if they're automatic cars, which won't roll back. Don't park on my bumper, because if you park on my bumper and I roll back into you, you're going to see an angry Canadian, okay? I understand that you got to get somewhere. I understand that your time is precious, and that's awesome. But that 2 feet or 4 feet or half a car length is not going to make you any more lighter. So please, stay off my bumper. Don't force me to burn my clutch just to get away from you, okay? Let's just be considerate and not illiterate. If you're illiterate, I'm really apologizing. It's just the only thing that rhymed with considerate that I could think of. Okay, second one. Oh, this one's my favorite. Indicators, or your blinkers, or your turn signals in whatever country you are. Turn signals do not mean that you're allowed to do that without looking. Turn signals indicate that you're going to be turning that way and letting the other drivers know what you're going to be doing. That does not give you the right, in any means, to flick that thing on and just go for it. Please use common sense. Please look around you like you were taught, hopefully in your drivers, when you're getting your license. They tell you to always scan, check your mirrors, tilt your head, do that kind of stuff. Please do that. I don't want to end up on the side of your car, and I don't feel like getting thrown into a ditch, okay? Just a tidbit of information for you. Means you're indicating that you're going to be doing something, not that you have the right to do that thing without looking or checking or driving safely. Okay? Next, there is a driving limit. There's a speed limit that you are allowed to drive to, and maybe in some places, Canada, sometimes you can go a little bit over that. But going 20 under that is not cool. Okay, if you're that nervous that you cannot go the speed limit, and I'm not saying go over, I'm just saying go the speed limit, then you need to get yourself off the road. Okay, I'm in no rush by any means, but in a manual car, having to sit there and jerk my gear shift around while going behind you because you're going 25 less than the speed limit is very, very frustrating. Very frustrating. And it causes me to yell and sometimes say things that I don't want to say. Okay? Please at least go the speed limit. Okay? And here's one from Canada. I know I'm not in Canada, and I can't expect this from you guys, but I'm throwing it out there anyways. And if you're in Canada and you don't do this, you should give yourself a smack on the nose. If someone does something for you, whether they let you in, whether they slow down to let you pass, whatever reason, please, for the love of God, don't feel entitled and don't just be rude and drive away. Okay? All it takes, and this makes my day every single time as somebody does it, is a little wave. Hey, how's it going? Thank you so much. Thank you. I do it all the time, every single time. You can, I bet you $1 billion, you cannot find me once while I'm driving where I'm not thankful for someone letting me in or someone, just for letting me in. Okay? I appreciate it. Kindness on the road's best thing. Next. Parking lots. Just because you can drive fast to get to a parking spot does not mean it's okay to do that. That's extremely rude. If you are not the closest one to it, but you scoot around the parking lot and speed past someone just to steal a spot, you're ignorant and you should get off the road or start riding a bike, because that is the rudest thing. It's happened to the lady, my buddy's mom, almost like 3 or 4 times while we were in the car together, okay? That is so rude. I get that you really want a parking spot, and around here parking spots are really hard to find, but jumping in front of someone, speeding, he sped all the way around the parking lot just to cut in. Not cool, okay? Be considerate, especially if it's a lady, okay? Please be considerate. Let the woman go in. I don't care if you're first. I don't care if your foot's about to fall off. Let them in first. Give them the parking spot. We're young men. We can walk. We can find something else, or we can pay for parking. Okay? Please be considerate. Next thing. That's the sound effects that you get on this channel. Oh, high, intense. Oh yeah, no, it's just this counter. Okay. Indicating. I spoke to you about indicating and how important it is, and to know that you're not supposed to indicate and just go for it, okay? The next one is not indicating. You're mental. You're straight up mental. You're a mental case. If you do not use your indicator, that little stick that's so close to your hand and so easy to use, if you're so lazy you can't use it, get out and stop driving a car. I don't know how many times it's been on the highway where I've been cut off, or I've almost been thrown into a barrier because you, not you, my listeners, because I know my frosters, you guys are diehard awesome drivers. If you're not diehard awesome drivers, you're diehard awesome bus riders, okay? Please use your indicator, okay? Next. In Canada, it's common sense. I don't think I've run into it very often, maybe once or twice. But here in Australia, one thing you guys don't like to do, for some strange reason, is when someone's trying to merge in on traffic. 2 things, sorry. First thing is when you're merging onto a highway, please come up to speed of the highway. Don't go in on the highway at 20 kilometers an hour. Please, speed up. Go what it says on the sign. It'll tell you what sign. It'll be like 70 or 80 to get up to 100. Okay, please, 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 please do that. Next, if you are already on the highway and you see cars coming in, please move over a lane. Don't be a dirt squirrel and just force me into a barrier because you don't want to let me in. Okay? Either pick up your speed or move over. Is there some reason why people need to be so inconsiderate and rude? Okay? And I know, you guys, I know you want to hear all the good stuff or the juicy juice good, but this is quest for peace. My mind, my sanity, I need to get it out. There's no reason why people need to drive like morons, okay? Especially when you have kids in the car, or especially when you're on a highway. Just please, please use your noggins. Australians, you guys are so smart. Why are we not using our brains when we get behind a metal killing machine? Okay? Doesn't make any sense. And like always, guys, just stay positive with people. And you're like, yeah, well, Adam, you weren't positive about all these dumb drivers. You were right. My bad. You need to love the unloved and love the unlovable. Yeah, I know it's a little weird vlog. No, it's not something that you might have expected or wanted to hear. And if it is you and you are doing any of those things, stop it. Stop it. Okay? Be nice. Drive nice. And you guys, as always, stay frosty, y'all.